Hi guys, we've just come from Philippines Farm MURCIA into Don Salvador. Wow, look at these beautiful mountains. Wow. We actually been here before guys, round about 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. And this place, this view is actually my girlfriend's friend's place. But like I said, we was last here in Don Salvador about 3.5 years ago. And just look at that, absolutely beautiful. Looking for the mounting hawk eagles. So there's always an eagle flying around, beautiful to see. And it's a lovely coffee shop here guys. The bike, we made it on the bike. Like I said, I didn't trust the bike. So I went steady-ish, not too fast, not too slow, more slow than fast. So we actually got here. Absolutely lovely, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And stop humming. Well, I decided to do a voiceover. Everyone starts putting music on and humming. So, like I said, it's absolutely gorgeous here. They've got koi, fish. They've got, I think actually they've got a few lovebirds, parrots. Last time I was here, we went down onto the terrace and it was quite nice actually. So we had a nice walk around. So we had a lovely walk around the terrace. And, well, as I said earlier guys, couldn't wait to get out on the bike. Got the bike 4 days, no running around on the bike. Spent a little bit of money on the bike. Couldn't wait to get out on the bike. Been to Philippines Farm, it was lovely at Philippines Farm. The Kawasaki, wow, nothing but trouble. I'll never buy a Kawasaki. Not that CT. I do like Kawasaki's. They are good. They are actually a good bike, but the CT no good for riding. So anyway, we're here, and like I said, these are really big mountain hills here, guys. You've got big twisty mountain hills up and down. How that bike made it, I do not know. Anyway, you'll see later on in the video, so we'll chat about it now actually. After here we go to, I think it's, well, we'll see, but like I said, from here we go to another resort, and it's one of my girlfriend's friends. Because my girlfriend's family are very, very well known here in Don Salvador. Because they live there. And her papa was from Don Salvador. So the family of my girlfriend are very well known here in Don Salvador. So guys, we had a nice ride. The bike made it here. I was surprised really because we went to a resort from here and it were absolutely lovely. So what we did is we took in the views here. My girlfriend had a bit of food. I had a little bit of coffee. We just sat and had a look at the beautiful mountain views. Absolutely spectacular. As you can see, the mountain is in the clouds. And that's organic honey, that's your organic honey, and it goes in your coffee, and it's absolutely gorgeous, the honey. It's not fake stuff like you buy in Morrison's. It's, having said that, you can buy organic honey in Morrison's, but it's not the fake sugary stuff, it's the real, beautiful, really nice honey, organic honey. So that's what we did. We got on the bike. We had a nice meal, a nice cup of coffee. Then we headed off up the road to find this place. So that's what we did. We managed to find this place. We asked a few people where this place was. And actually, across the valley there where the swimming pool is, that's where my girlfriend's house was. Many years ago. Not too many. So that's what we did. We had a nice ride up the mountain. Found this place, and this place is absolutely gorgeous. It's got a lovely pool, it's really nice. And I'm chatting to my girlfriend now actually. I'm asking her, where was you born? Because I thought she was born in Don Salvador. But no, she wasn't actually. Her papa owned land there because he was born there. Her grandma, grandpa, they had land here. Cross here, cross past the pool there, over in the valley. That's where they had the farm. So, residents of Don Salvador, my girlfriend's papa. So my girlfriend actually grew up a lot of the time here in Don Salvador, sorry. So she did actually grow up here. So she knows a lot of people, and her family's really well known. And that's where she lived. She actually, where this swimming pool is now, guys, that's was my girlfriend's friend's house, where that swimming pool is. And across the valley there, where you're looking now, that's where my girlfriend lived. And she used to look at this pool, and it was her friend's house. But you can see her friend has developed this place. Her friend and her husband have developed this place into a lovely, absolutely beautiful resort. It's absolutely stunning, really nice place. We could have stopped actually, 1,000 pesos, but the plan was to go over the mountain, do a lot of cafes, a lot of places, but it started to rain. It actually rained when we were in MURCIA, so we came over the mountain in the rain. So when we got to this place, I think it's Anver Farm. So when we got to this place, we actually were wet through. So we had a meal here, a cup of coffee, a walk round the place, took some of the views in. My girlfriend showed me where her house and farm was, and said one day we'll go and walk over there. So after we spent about an hour and a half at this place, it started to rain. So we headed off back. So that's what we did, guys. We headed off back. But like I said, you can see the cottage there. That's 1,000 a night. And this place is absolutely beautiful. I highly recommend you visit this place if you're in Don Salvador, guys. It's absolutely lovely. You could spend a week there. It's only 1,000 a night. You could easily spend a week there. So it's an absolutely stunning place. Lovely. Don Salvador's absolutely gorgeous. So what we did, got something to eat, and then with the rain, we headed off back. So we come over the mountain of Don Salvador, and it's quite steep, guys. If you've never been to Don Salvador, it's very hilly, very twisty bends. So on a bike, when you're a biker knows, you'll use your gears instead of using a lot of your brakes, which you will use your brakes coming down these big hills, but I also use my gears. So if I'm on a 4-stroke, I use my gears, and I use my gears as a brake, an engine brake. So I come down and I'll use my gears as an engine brake, and I'll also use my brakes if the corners are really sharp and I've got someone on the back. If I don't have anyone on the back, I will hardly use them brakes. I'm more for speed. But if I've got somebody on the back, I'll use the brakes and the engine to slow that bike. But it was absolutely lovely coming down the mountain. We went all the way down the mountain, up the mountain, really twisty. And it's really hard work for a 125, guys. We got over the mountain. So actually, we got over the mountain. Wow, I couldn't believe it. We got over the mountain. And I decided to, give the bike a little throttle, and I revved the bike. There was nothing there. I thought, I've lost the chain. I thought the chain's come off. I knew I'd lost the chain. There was no drive at all on the bike. So I sat there and I freewheeled it. But I cannot believe we went up that mountain, round all the twisty bends, up the big hills. We came to this place. After this place, We went back down the mountain using the engine, so that chain's under a little bit of stress, and I knew it needed new chain and sprockets. But that bike, wow, like, definitely, yeah, nothing but trouble, that bike. So, but it was nice of the lady to lend us the bike, really nice. So we came over the mountain, up the other side, up and down, round the big twist. And it's, like I said, big steep mountain hills, Don Salvador, guys, absolutely stunning. And then we got to the other side, no drive on the bike. I thought chains come off. So I'm just sat there freewheeling down the mountain. Then we got onto a slope, and I'm just going down the slope. And I'm shouting to the girlfriend, the bike, the chain snapped, it's come off. And then another guy came past on a bike, on a XRM Honda, and he waved and he pointed down, and I looked down and round, and I says, yep, I know, thumbs up. And then I stopped the bike, looked at the bike, and the chain was still on. So we got some bags, got 2 carrier bags, and I put the chain off the bike into the bags to see if we could find a bike shop to fix the chain back on the bike. I thought, wow, how lucky are we, because if we'd have been stuck in the mountains, that bike wouldn't have got home. And we'd have been stuck in the mountains probably, I don't know, it's quite possible we could have been stuck there for a long, long time, but the bike would have been stuck in the mountains all night. And I couldn't really believe it. But, you know, we got over the mountains, then back over the mountains. Then when we got over the mountains, the chain snapped. What a stroke of luck. Wow. So someone was on our side, whether it were God or somebody were there to help us over, that's for sure. So we jumped on the bike, got the chain, put it in my girlfriend's bag, and we pulled up at a bike shop. And we said, hi, he's a mechanic, the bike's broke down, the chain snapped. Oh yes, she says, I'll call him. He won't be long, he's out on another job fixing a bike. So I had a cup of coffee. We were both wet through because we rode over the mountains again in the rain. So we wet through, soaking wet through, freezing cold. Anyway, the guy didn't turn up, so got back on the bike, freewheeled it down the road. Then I got off the road and I said, how far to the next bike shop? She says, oh, it's just down the road, it's not very far. Anyway, about 3 kilometres, I pushed the motorbike for about 3 kilometres. I thought, where's this bike shop? It's not very far. Wow, it's miles away. Anyway, a guy on a MURCIA, he saw we was broken down. Nice guy. If he sees this video, thumbs up. Thanks a lot. Really helpful guy. He tried to push the bike, but he couldn't push it, you know, ride the bike and push it with his leg while pushing us down the road, but too heavy with me and the girlfriend on. Anyway, so we pushed the bike. The MURCIA guy went, said thanks a lot. Said thanks to him. So the MURCIA guy set off and he went. So I pushed the bike about another kilometre, another mile and a half, and I come to a little barangay, and my girlfriend's in front. She's in front now, she was at the back, walking. And I shouted her, and the guy in the MURCIA's there waiting for us, and he says it's down here. So off the main road of Don Salvador, going to MURCIA, you take a right, and you turn down the right. And it was down there, a bike shop down there. And we went down there into this little barangay to the back of a guy's house. And he took the casing off, and he put the chain on, oiled the chain, and he found a split link. Here we are, trouble. He found a split link, and we got the bike running, and we limped home. Thank God we limped home. We rode the bike about 3 kilometres an hour and it got us home. Wow, how lucky was that? This is the bike shop here. Thanks for the coffee. Take care, God bless. Absolutely lovely girl. Lovely people. Very helpful people. So we got the bike going. We limped home, like I said, doing about 10 mile an hour. I ain't even touch throttle, just in case the chain snapped. So thanks for everyone that helped. If you see this video, please make a comment. So that were absolutely great. We got home.